Shalom Akim. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakad Kadash, which is to say the name of the Heavenly Father Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Rakad Kadash. Double honors goes unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, from whom I learned the truth, and much love and peace and blessings goes out to all the hopeful elect brothers that are teaching the word of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai in truth and in sincerity, as well as the sincere listeners that are coming back to your God, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. So I want to take the time to do this in transit lesson, some thoughts on the go, right? Basically, it will be there goes that basically word again, right? But it's to the point of you niggas are not getting spiritual powers, but the elect of Yahweh Shai will, okay? Because you had this rumor going about from these social media fanatic niggas in the world, which are pretty much of the 2/3, and talking about how as black, quote unquote, black people, you'll be getting powers on December 21st because of something in your DNA. Well, that has nothing to do with getting spiritual powers, man. All right, because being black is not a fucking identity. Black isn't anything. Okay, black is a color. Okay, like this Jeep I'm just passing by is a black Jeep. All right, but black is a false title that your that your oppressors gave you, right? So we weren't called black 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago. That wasn't our identity. So that's something that's recent, okay? And if you want to look up the history of our people having power, they knew who they were as Israelites when our people had spiritual power. And spiritual power came only to those amongst us that our God was dealing with. See you Jakes out there, you're in that mindset of that you somehow, because you have melanin, you're dark skin, that somehow elevates you over the rest of the nations. No, that has nothing to do with anything. Or as if you have the strength that you have on your own. No, the strength that we have and that we will receive is from on high, because of who our power is, the God that we serve, which is Yahweh and His Son Yahweh Shai. Okay, that's who we serve, and through those names is how we're gonna get spiritual power, man. Okay, not by just because you're a nigga, or just because you call yourself a black person, you know. But nonetheless, in reality, you know, the truth of the matter is the elect will get spiritual powers. The elect of our people, of so-called blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans, will have powers, man. And that starts with the brothers that you see that has been pushing the word of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai for a number of years. Okay, those men. And women are not going to get spiritual powers. The Most High doesn't deal with women in that way. Women are damsels in distresses. Okay, Most High, like, okay, let's list some examples. For example, Samson. He was a so-called black man from the tribe of Dan. Well, I would just say he was an Israelite, which would be considered a so-called black man from the tribe of Dan. Right? And he received powers at different time periods during his life. And all his life, he had strength to defeat multitudes of his enemies. And in one instance, the Spirit came upon him and he ripped in pieces a lion. A lion tried to kill Samson, so he ripped the lion to pieces as if it was a steak dinner, all right, and killed it. That's what you call superpowers. In another instance, Elijah which was a man of the Lord. He was a prophet. Just like Samson was a man of the Lord. Elijah, when he was being pursued by his enemies, he literally called upon the power of heaven, which is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and he rained fire upon his enemies that was pursuing him. Not once, but twice. He did it twice, and then the third time that them niggas came around, that was because then they sent out forces right against him, and he was gonna. Them dudes begged and pleaded with him not to do it to him again. Okay, that's another instance when you talk about Yahushai, who he's a so-called black man from the, which he will really be a Judite. I just say black because, like I mentioned, that's the modern terms for our people, but we're really not black. Okay. But he, Yahushai, what it said about what he did, the scriptures say he did so many miracles, it couldn't even be contained within the Bible. So like I was going into, Yahushai, he did so much stuff, man, it couldn't be contained within the Bible. So he turned water into wine. He walked on water, and he controlled a raging storm. That the apostles thought that the storm was going to knock over the boat. That's how powerful the storm was. That Yahushua actually calmed the storm. Meaning he controlled the elements, he controlled the wind and the seas raging and calmed all of that. Okay? He had the power to change his appearance. Like when he actually came back from off the cross, when he was resurrected. When he was resurrected, the disciples didn't know who he was at first because he had the power to change his appearance. And then also Yahushua multiplied fish. He multiplied fish to feed a multitude. I believe it was a basket of 40 fish and some loaves of bread, and he multiplied that to feed hundreds of people. So that's what you call superpowers. Those are examples of superpowers. That's reality that actually happened. It's not some myth straight out of a nigga's head. Oh, because the planets align, you're gonna get superpowers because black people are this, and that. No. But it's powers but you see, everything happens for a reason. It's all the spirit, because the mere fact that our people is looking out for these powers, like that's a vibration of reality. But then at the same time, the Most High is going to grant his actual men powers. So he got Jake on high alert thinking about this stuff. They're thinking about this stuff, but it's going to actually happen amongst Great Millstone. I believe the spiritual power is going to start with brothers inside of Great Millstone, and brothers are going to do amazing works to the point where that might be the thing that gets us kicked off YouTube. But this devil finally kills the internet, because he's going to have videos of us bringing people back from the dead and cleansing people of their illnesses and all that shit and all that stuff, man. So spiritual powers are coming, but they're not coming to niggas. If you're a nigga in the world, you're a hood nigga in a hood smoking blunts, and you're not living your life righteously, you're not going to get powers, But on the reverse end, I can say this: in the kingdom of heaven, which is the kingdom that's going to come after Yahushua comes back, every Israelite is going to be a super Israelite. Every Israelite is going to have the ability to fly and control the elements and all of that on different levels. The highest level is going to be the 144,000, and Yahushua in the 12. Yahushua is going to be the man with the most power. Then every Israelite that's born is going to be on a level of a God, because Yahushua said, "Ye are gods," right? Didn't he? So that's just my thoughts. I'm going to go, and all praises goes to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Shalom.